More on that breaking news now from the United States this morning, where some 2,000 No Kings protests are right now unfolding. It comes as a major US military parade gets underway in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, joining us live to discuss is former US Marine Sergeant Major Max Garcia. Max, thank you so much for joining us on what is a very busy news day. The contrast of what we're seeing in America today is just extraordinary. The military parade versus these No Kings protests. What are your thoughts?
Yes, my first thoughts are that it's really kind of sad because all the protesters, whether they know what they're protesting against or not, they're protesting against one person, that's the President of the United States. But they're taking away from a big celebration, celebrating 250 years of illustrious history for the U.S. Army, which is kind of sad to see happen. And by the way, happy birthday, happy 250th birthday to the U.S. Army.
Has that message been blunted, do you think? Do you think the protesters are winning?
I don't think so, because they're a small footprint in the grand scheme if you think about how large the United States is. To put in comparison, the entire population of Australia is smaller than California alone.
We've seen Donald Trump leave the White House this morning, making his way to where he's going to be sitting and watching this parade unfold. What message do you think Donald Trump is trying to send with this? Because it feels like with a lot going on geopolitically, it's not just a celebration of the military, it's also a bit of a flex. Right.
I will say that from my perspective, it has nothing to do with anything that's going on in the Middle East and nothing to do with anything happening with ICE and the crackdown on immigration.
This was scheduled for months, right?
That's right. In fact, I read somewhere that President Trump actually wanted to plan this in his previous term in office. And I used to be in charge of all drill and ceremonies for all of my units from 2006 all the way to 2018. And I can tell you something massive like this would take well over a year to plan. We just wouldn't hear about it because it'd be classified.
So these are the first pictures we're seeing live now in Washington, D.C. of this extraordinary showing of military might, it must be said, the parade which is happening right now in the United States of America. The fact it is happening, this celebration, on the same day, though, as Donald Trump's birthday. What do you make of that? I mean, it is no coincidence.
Right. When I first heard that, the first thing I did was actually Google search what is the exact birthday of the U.S. Army, and it does happen to be today.
Okay. So it is a coincidence, but probably a happy coincidence for Donald Trump. Just the planning, Max, and the amount of money for what we're going to see unfold on our screens over the next hour. I mean, the logistics behind this would be incredible, right?
I would say it'd be a massive stress case for any event planner.
Well, look, we'll keep watching,
We will.
And we'll see what unfolds. We expect Donald Trump to be speaking.